Hello everybody, welcome to
Come Get Movie Show.
And today, quick sound disclaimer. It's a little warm in here. We got an AC running, so we apologize.
It feels aight.
But, alright, so today we are spoiler reviewing
Deadpool 2.
Oh man.
Get the fucking chimichangas.
And I knew that was coming. Alright, well, since this movie is so spoiler rich,
Yeah.
we're gonna this whole first part is literally just talking about the movie's architecture and the characters. That's really about it.
Absolutely hilarious is what I say.
Well,
We're gonna talk about the plot also.
let's get a little bit into it here. It's Deadpool. He's back.
Okay.
Okay. Him and his girlfriend, god damn it, I forgot
Vanessa.
her. Vanessa are...
Ness.
I mean, is this spoiler territory to tell them this bit?
If
What
it's-
they're trying to do?
No, well,
If
they
it's-
rekindled their relationship.
Yeah.
Which we already knew from the end of Deadpool 1.
Yeah, they rekindled their love for each other, even though Deadpool looks like an avocado, had sex with an older avocado.
They get reminded.
Yeah.
You get reminded. He tries to say, god damn, there's not much you can really say without spoiling so much.
So,
okay.
alright, the plot is, Deadpool, something happens to Deadpool where he feels inclined. I don't know how to say this with a straight face, because, like, this is the goofiest character I've ever met, so trying to tell a serious story with him is impossible.
It really is.
So, here we go, we're gonna give it a shot. Something happens to Deadpool, and
He wants to die.
he wants to die, and he can't die because of his healing factor, so anyway, basically, one thing happens, another thing happens, he gets bonded with this kid, that's about it. He gets bonded with this kid, ends up in prison, and shit happens where he forms, as you see in the trailers, the X-Force. That's really all I can say without spoiling it too much.
He wants to save the kid from a threat.
Yeah, from a threat.
Which you could already...
Which just says it in the trailer, so I
So-
guess
Cable.
Cable. He tries to protect his kid from Cable.
See, Cable's here for a malicious reason. That malicious reason is to kill the kid. Alright. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Let's get into the characters now. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
He kills it every time.
I mean,
He really loves this character.
What else can you say? You can feel it. Whenever he's in that suit, you can feel it. He just loves it. Plus, I love how much he wears the suit like Dredd. Like we always give Carl Urban so much credit for wearing the helmet the whole time. He really stays in that suit for a good chunk of the movie.
Pretty much.
He doesn't show his face too much. Like he does it every once in a while, but like not too much. When he's casual, he does.
Yeah.
He's pretty much in that suit, actually, for most of the advertising.
He just loves it, man. You can
He loves the role.
It comes off of him. And
It's natural for him.
I'll never get tired.
Who's the guy that played Cable? What's his name?
Guy who played Cable? Josh Brolin, a.k.a. the guy who played Thanos.
Josh Brolin nailed Cable in my opinion.
So basically, Josh Brolin's just like Marvel.
Pretty much.
He's up swimming in that Marvel money.
Pretty much. Cable was pretty cool. I'm guessing he was pretty comic book accurate.
Well, to the most part. For the most part, it's pretty comic book accurate. His demeanor, the way he acts, the way he talks. Design-wise, yeah, pretty.
Alright, that's really it. The rest of the characters are so...
Well...
No, I wouldn't say that much. I think his friend Weasel. I think his friend
Domino
Weasel
was pretty fun.
was fun. I thought Domino was fun.
Domino was fun.
Domino is actually very accurate to how her character
Oh
is in the
man, there's
comics.
some characters I want to say, but there'll be spoiler that I want to talk about. But Domino's. Well, we saw him in the trailer. Peter was pretty funny too. There's a couple of characters that were pretty funny in this, but like I say, talking about them would kind of be in a spoiler
The
department.
Indian guy makes a return.
Pretender.
He's just as funny as last
He's
time.
just as fucked up. There's scenes Deadpool is just literally looking at the camera like, oh my god.
What have I done?
What have I done?
Dippy, we need to have a talk.
Oh god.
Oh
god.
Alright, so... We're gonna now get into spoilers. There's nothing more we can say about the plot or anything that will like.
Okay, well, let's wrap it with this so that if people want to go watch, because the movie just came out yesterday, so if people want to watch this first, let's say 5 minutes and see. We thought the movie was good.
It was good.
I thought the movie was very good. I thought it was just as good as the first one. Mark thought it was just as good as the first one. I think Seth, you even agreed it's just as good as the first one. So go out and see Deadpool 2.
Go out and see it. Fucking yeah. Go
Don't take your children to go see Deadpool 2.
Oh, no.
Don't drink while you see it.
Don't do a lot of things while you're
might make
seeing
it better.
this.
Alright, so you want to give us scores now or wait till after the spoiler?
You just do it now.
We can do it now.
Alright, I'll go first. I'm going to give this the exact same score I gave the last movie because, I don't know, it balanced it out with the first and this one, so I'm going to give it 8.5. Great movie.
I give it a 9.
You know what? Just because it's my character now, and you know what? I actually really did enjoy it. 10.
Your character. So
you know what?
It wasn't
Mark?
ever you giving these scores. It was a character.
Well,
I see how it is.
It's kind of been established as my character to do that.
All right. Well, yeah. So we all pretty much say it's the exact same score, but that doesn't mean it's any less than the original.
Still good.
It actually, well, as Deshaun said, it adds to the franchise that the first one didn't have, but at the same time, it didn't have what the first one did have. So it's this weird balancing.
I'll tell you this. Well, like Seb just said, I said that the action in this is probably better than the first one.
Oh, it's a lot better.
It's amped up. The action is better. There's more of it, and it's cool. It's better choreographed because the guy who did John Wick's doing this. So it makes sense that the action would be.
He always gets
done
well
well
in your book.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you see John Wick?
When we get into the spoilers, we gotta talk about those opening credits.
But I will say, missing the heart, the pure heart of the first Deadpool. It's not as much of it. It's still there, but it's not as big
I
as
think
the
it
first
was
one.
the first time we'd ever seen him.
Yeah,
on
it's
screen.
like I said, it might
Shock,
have,
the first time factor.
it might have just been that kind of shock value of it being so good. You're just like, oh, damn, okay. But
So now we're moving on. Spoiler warning.
spoiler, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds. Here we go. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Go away. Come back after you've seen the movie. And you can listen to their other bit.
All right, they're gone. Hopefully.
Brad Pitt dies.
Brad Pitt's in the movie.
He is.
He gets
surprisingly.
electrocuted.
And he plays
He plays the
Vanishing
Vanisher.
Man.
The
Vanisher.
Vanisher. And like the whole time you're like, there's no one there. It's just a freaking.
Until you see
Until
an
you see a
invisible-
parachute, and then he runs
But
through a
even,
power line.
but even then, when I saw it, I was just like, why is there just a random parachute? Like I'm like, oh, there's no. Oh shit!
That I
Brad
told you.
Pitt!
I told you there's someone there.
That joke is more meta than you think. Brad Pitt almost played Cable. Actually, he
Almost.
would have played
Did he
Cable.
really?
He would have played Cable if he had like a conflict of schedule or whatever.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of ironic if they got him to do this. It's like, wow, that's so freaking meta. Like if
Yeah,
you
Brad
know,
Pitt gets electrocuted in this movie, and he
Hey.
doesn't speak a word.
the whole X Force dies except Domino.
Except Domino.
even Peter.
Yeah, even Peter. No, Peter.
Even Peter died.
It's due to high winds.
Well, except when he goes back in time and fixes it. Remember?
Peter, just walk
The
away.
post-credit scene of this was the best post-credit
The
scene.
post-credit scene. Oh my god! Fuck the both of you.
Oh my god!
You know what, Ryan Reynolds? Just for that joke alone, I hope. You know what? I hope you get butt fucked by it. I hope you do.
My Ness.
Because no, it's funny.
Make a super baby.
I'm like,
He shot himself. If it makes you feel any better.
yeah, he shot himself.
Let's
so-
explain that.
He went-
There is a post-credit scene where basically Deadpool gets his time-traveling teleportation belt.
Well, he steals it from Cable, basically.
and then
yeah.
he teleports to when Ryan Reynolds got the script for Green Lantern.
And basically, Ryan Reynolds is in his mansion, in his office, looking at the script, going, "You made it to the big leagues, kid." Boom!
and
Shots him.
you see
Thank
blood. You see blood.
You're welcome,
splatter.
Canada.
You
You're
see
welcome,
blood,
Canada.
You just see blood
But
splatter
before
all over
that,
the
you
Green
see him
Lantern.
shoot the X-Men from, Deadpool from X-Men.
15 times.
He's
Yeah,
just like, boosh! like,
Boom, 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 boom.
I'll be going, boom,
Hey, Logan.
boom, boom, boom.
Trust me, this is for the better of everyone.
Yeah, they brought in that Deadpool.
Baraka Pool.
Baraka Pool.
That was fucking.
He does
funny.
look like Baraka.
I hated that Deadpool so much. That fucking hurt my feelings. That really hurt me here.
You sewed the merc with a mouth shut.
Anywho,
That did
let's
hurt.
get to the beginning of the movie.
That disrespect with Logan.
Vanessa
Is killed.
is killed.
Yeah,
And
kind of
that's-
caught me off. Like, it didn't catch me totally because I had like, and it wasn't like the movie didn't lead me either. It was like it's just that I only saw her in those scenes in the trailer in that room. I was like, either she just disappears for the whole movie, or she dies.
Yeah, she died.
She died. It actually was a hell of an emotional moment, which
It was.
shockingly in the movie, like as ridiculous as this, I was like, oh man, I got felt for him in that moment. That's kind of a shit
Yeah.
thing. It's the only thing he actually gave a shit about.
Thank God I didn't have to use the cream cheese spreader.
He ended up using it, but he missed.
He fixed it.
He fixed it though. He went back in time and saved her too.
He sharpened it.
That's such a meta moment too, because then he goes back. Yeah, it's
We're naming our kid Todd.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. But yeah, she dies.
She dies, and she's in this weird limbo thing.
And
They paid homage to to Deadpool's comics. Like,
well, to be fair, the beginning of the movie technically starts with him like playing some interesting music. No, it starts with Wolverine on a
disrespect.
spike,
That
spinning
I made a
around.
music box out of that. That was funny.
that was funny, but so
I
disrespectful.
was like,
No, it's not. That's Deadpool.
I was like,
He doesn't like
I'm
Wolverine.
gonna say he doesn't. Well,
doesn't like Wolverine.
actually,
He loves Wolverine.
He loves Wolverine. Wolverine does not like him.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
He loves Wolverine. Wolverine's just like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, shut
He's
the fuck
like-
up, shut the fuck
He's
up.
like, Wade, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, basically. So, like, it's pretty funny, and then he's making the joke about Logan. He's just like, damn it, I was doing so good, and this bastard had to go off and die and get all the attention.
Now I gotta die.
So you know what? I'm gonna die, and then like blows himself up so he can so he can get closer to Vanessa, which he does, but
and
the healing factor won't let him die.
And then we have to get caught up for the sick. Because it was like, was it 6 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, when he killed those when he was just going around killing a bunch of people.
Kill a bunch of yakuza.
Kill a bunch of criminals.
Yeah, killing a bunch of
They look
criminals.
like yakuza.
He was killing criminals and
in brutal fashion.
in very brutal fashion.
And of course, it starts with DMX concert. Oh.
Like it's funny. Like, well, I guess that's a callback to the first movie.
Yep.
And then eventually he joins the X-Men.
Sort of.
Well,
Training.
Training.
They make that joke a lot.
He's got this crop top.
Hi, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, for something. Oh yeah. Saying, God damn it, nigga, Sonic Teenage Warhead.
Is a lesbian.
apparently.
I mean, you
Whatever.
kind of tell because that's short hair. I
Yeah.
guess you could kind of leap to the conclusion.
kind of a dyke.
They don't play it up though, so
Maybe-
it's not really that
maybe
big of a deal.
bisexual, I don't know.
They don't play it up. It's just like, oh, that's
She's
my
a butch.
girlfriend. So it's just like whatever. It's just and like it's
Hi,
so.
Yukio.
But everyone loves Yukio. It's just like Yukio. Like, he's
I-
so nice to her. Mega Sonic, he's like,
I mean, look at Yukio.
Yukio's
You
like-
want to be nice to her. She looks so innocent.
and then the fucking kid calls her Justin Bieber. Like, hi, called you Justin
He
Bieber.
called you Justin Bieber.
Oh, bad.
The
Like,
jokes in this were just as good, in some cases a little bit better than the first one.
Can we just point out he called Cable Thanos?
But
He
we
did
all
that in the
but we
trailer.
all got to share the one joke. Each one of us had the one joke movie that just killed us. Like what was it?
I was trying to remember what that joke was, because it was so good.
There's a couple jokes other than you get the Dopander stuff when he was just looking off to the camera because Dopander. By the way, remember in the first movie where Dopander put that guy in the trunk?
Yeah.
The guy who was taking his love.
I wanted to be a
Apparently he killed her because Devil was like, yeah, they killed him. It's like
it's like-
Jesus.
He killed both of them.
Killed both of them.
DP, I wanted to be a contract killer.
Oh, I know what joke killed you. That joke in the first one about the cure for blindness.
Yeah.
And the
Turns out it was
It's a
true.
cure for blindness.
It turns out that he said Deadpool said oh yeah, you'll find all this cocaine next to the lamp under the floor next to Cure for Blindness.
Yeah, but it's at the time
But
you're
at the
like,
time,
you're
oh,
like, damn, what
that's
a
funny.
dick.
It was savage.
And then-
he was telling the truth.
And funny enough, he goes to that old lady's house, opens the floorboard. What does he find? Deadpool's
Two-
cocaine
Deadpool's
and
cocaine.
Cure for Blindness. I was like,
it's like a little folder that says "Cure for Blindness,"
I was just
and
like-
then 2 things of cocaine.
I just sat there like, wow.
He was
That was
not,
meta.
He
That was
was,
very
And then
meta.
he
he
stuffs
wasn't
the
lying.
cocaine in his mask and just powders.
That one
himself.
wasn't the one that killed me though. Brad Pitt was the one that got me.
That
That
was-
just
died.
killed me.
Well, to be
Died.
fair, the one that really killed me was the post-credit thing, because that was just, it wasn't just Green Lantern, don't be so salty, it was the X-Men Origins
Yeah.
one too, that got me too.
When
But,
he was just like, they finally figured out a way to shut you up. Boom!
boom, like I said, but,
Shot him like 15 times.
but then, okay, let's talk about, after we talk about, we're just hitting the highlights and then we'll get into the story. But the funniest bit to me, Dragout dying. Eventually, guess who shows up? The Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from
Juggernaut looked fantastic.
He
He's
looked great.
huge,
He had a big,
like he should
He had a
be.
big ass.
He did.
Yeah, because eventually they
They
kinda-
shove. Okay, spoiler. They shove an electrical plug up his ass.
and then
And
throw him in
throw
water.
him in
He's just sitting in there like, ah!
Not only is he drowning, he's being
Speaking of
electrocuted.
ass, at one point in the movie, he rips Deadpool in half,
Yeah.
and Deadpool's healing.
Oh god, that's so.
And
That's where we all died.
We all got that one.
He has baby legs,
And a
which
baby
is
dick.
which makes sense. It's a callback to the first Deadpool when he
He's
lost his
just
hand. He had like a
shirt-
baby hand. He was like, it's like the size of a spork.
Yeah.
He's just shirt cocking it.
And now
He's
he has,
shirt cocking it because he has no pants
he
or
has no
underwear.
pants on.
He's
He's
just
got a
shirt-
Hawaiian shirt on because his body's still an adult,
Yeah.
but his legs are still
And he
So
does
anyway-
his basic instinct.
And so
move, the
anyway,
cross
she's just
leg
like,
thing.
no. First thing they have, remember, she tells the old lady, "You need to rub my legs." Like, oh, is your hand small again? That's not my hand. Oh God!
That was
And then
enjoyable
each of
for
his
me.
friends, one by one, walk into the room. And
Whoa!
Whoa!
And you see Deadpool's like, ooh.
No, then you finally see the baby dick, and you're like, "Well, okay."
And then
that
he's like,
happened.
no, but when he
I
gets
didn't
down
see-
and
I
starts
didn't see
walking,
it.
and all you
You
see
didn't
is
see it.
I didn't see it.
no, when he crossed his legs.
Oh, I missed
It's
it.
supposed to be a Basic Instincts thing, because in the movie Basic Instincts, the girl, she's fine as hell in that
Yeah.
movie. She does that cross leg thing, but you kind of see a little bit of vagina.
I know.
Yeah.
You see Deadpool just go.
And he did the same thing, and it was like, oh god, he just Basic Instinct.
He's
I was
like- he's like,
then when he gets
that's
down,
just
and
his
all you
instinct.
see is baby ass.
Yeah, you see the baby ass,
You see the
but
little
he's
legs.
he's little legs, and then no, and like
hear
they're
T.J.
making
Miller,
fun of
he's
him. No,
doing it.
they're making fun of him because they're like, "Oh my God, look at the little guy
He's
go."
just walking.
Dude, you heard TJ Miller. He's like, look at him. He's doing it.
He's doing it.
That was so that whole scene.
That was
had the three of
amazing.
us just on the floor.
Oh,
Like, it
we
was-
were all dying at that.
we
That
were
was
all
so
dying. That was just too good.
It was perfect because it's a callback to it's a callback. It makes perfect sense in the character. It wasn't like out of left field. It was like, yeah, if he lost his legs, that's how they grow back.
Yeah.
Funniest part would be though is the fact that he did that when Cable showed up, and he's like he just crossed his legs unnecessarily. Like
That's
he
when you saw the
changed it.
testicles. That's when
Yeah,
you saw the balls.
like,
He's like,
What
thanks
the-
to you, now I know what a grown man with baby balls looks like.
Oh,
He just shakes his hand and he's like half his size. He's like half his size.
When he's giving him a hug and he's just grabbing his ass.
Another
That's
hilarious
Colossus,
part
yeah.
is when
Colossus,
they're
yeah.
is when they're recruiting the X-Force and they're recruiting him and Shatterstar's kind of a dick.
I'm better than all of you. You know
At
what?
everything.
I don't feel bad. No, he's like running away. He's like on the moped. I don't feel bad for Shatterstar.
He's kind of a dick. He's kind of a prick. But then Peter shows up. What is your powers? I have no powers. I just saw the ad.
You're hired.
What? Don't pin her in the background. What?
Motherfucker.
That was so
He's
great.
like, I tried. What?
The one that really got Sean, I heard him laugh the most when Vanishing Man showed up, and he was just like, are you there?
I didn't hear you.
Oh!
Did you see the parachute itself?
And then Brad Pitt launches himself into the electrical lines. That
Well,
killed
I mean,
me.
dude, they played it up so perfect because you never see him actually move.
Yeah.
If you notice when you look at it, if you see the movie again, when he jumps out the plane when Vanishing Man jump, someone else is holding a parachute and pushes that out and throws it out. So there's no way of knowing that someone is actually attached to that.
I knew someone was going to be there. But
I had a
that-
good-
but just- no, what got me was
who was
Brad
the guy
Pitt's
that-
face.
who's the
I
guy-
just saw Brad Pitt. What the fuck's Brad Pitt doing
He's like-
here? He's like, no. I'm like,
Did you ever see?
that's
wait,
Brad Pitt.
What was that guy's name? The guy who got the acid?
Oh, that's on Bill Skarsgård.
That's Bill Skarsgård, a.k.a. It. Or
Yeah,
Pennywise.
he played Pennywise.
He also played in that one bad show, Hemlock Grove. We don't talk about that one.
I can spit.
What was his
spit
character?
acid.
What was his
Yeah.
character?
I can
name,
vomit
though?
acid. Cool.
What was
What was his character name?
It was
Who?
I know.
Terry Crews?
Well, his name was
But
Bedlam.
I
Terry
just-
Crews
Bedlam.
was
I don't
Bedlam.
think he didn't seem like he died. He seemed like he was unconscious.
Oh,
Terry Crews.
He went into a bus at full speed.
You would think
from
a superhuman
parachute.
could survive that.
He's just a mutant. He's not. He's
I
not.
was saying not all
Superman.
super mutants are actually super strong.
Yeah.
Domino's powers were pretty cool though, because she just
She's
do
pure
things.
luck.
Things that just happen around her, but not actually affect her.
And then Deadpool kept making fun. I was like, all right, you know what? I get. You got these imaginary powers. I get it.
He's like, you and your imaginary powers. It's not very cinematic, as cinematic shit's happening around
Pretty
her.
much.
Do what you can with your imaginary powers.
Like literally, like she's just like, okay, maybe these powers are legit. After a while,
He's
she's
like, okay, maybe they're real.
maybe there's something to it.
Anyway, but
To get into the story now,
finally,
Russell.
there's a fat kid named Russell, and he's fat because they make fun of the fact he's fat. So, I
he's
can
like-
say,
he's
so I'm
like,
allowed to
have
say
you ever seen
that.
a plus size superhero?
The system's working against me. I'm like,
that was pretty funny.
you know what?
That's pretty,
I just love that
system's
all-
working against
Yeah.
me.
I love all the minor political jokes they make.
Oh, they were hitting the left hard.
I know it was funny though.
It was really funny.
But anyway, so like to get out of that. All right, so this kid named Russell has the power to like
You
use.
killed Black Tom.
You killed Black
Tom.
Tom. Racist.
Racist.
Not a racist.
And then in the end, when he's describing everybody, like
Well, Cable even said it. You know, like the world's gone to shit because of you kids. He said it in the future. Basically, that's what happened.
But I found the funniest bit is like when he's describing everyone in the team when he gets the Cable, a racist. I was like, oh my god.
It's like I'm not. He's just fuck.
He's making fun of the left pretty
just
hard.
Black Tom.
He's just fucking.
He's fucking with the political left. But anyway, let's get out of that before
guy-
we get shitstormed.
Black Tom had the dreadlocks. He's like political. What did he say? No, he said
Cultural appropriation. They hate a lot of political jokes hard in this
Bruh.
movie. But yeah, it's Deadpool.
No punches
I'm not
held.
No, that's the thing. Though. I mean, well, that's Deadpool. He makes fun of everything.
I know.
It's not
He
just
makes fun
like
of
one
everything.
thing. He makes fun of everything.
He does. He does.
Like fucking South Park. But all right. So story is Russell is fucked up in the head because he's been tortured by this
Abused.
headmaster.
He's been
That's
abused.
textbook X-Men.
Yeah.
Textbook X-Men.
But I love how they made fun of all the like orderlies and all the like and all the dogs. Like they look like rapists. They look like child rapists. And
They look like
murderers.
pedophiles.
They look like pedophiles.
I love at the end of the movie, he's like, "Let's go kill some pedophiles."
What do best friends do together? You're never truly best friends until you kill pedophiles together.
That's when I was like to Sean, you know what we have to do now?
Gotta kill some pedophiles.
We gotta find some pedophiles.
You're not truly best friends.
That
until
was
you
pretty
kill
funny.
pedophiles
So anyway,
together.
to make a long story short, in the future, Cable lost his family
To
Russell, to a grown-up
To a
Russell,
grown-up Russell, yeah.
who's killing off.
He became like a big deal mutant villain.
Yeah, he became a big
And
mutant villain because
he is
fucked up
based
in the
off
head.
an accurate character. Not accurate, but he's based
I'm
off
about
a
to say
character.
Turned out he actually is based off a character called Fire Fist.
Who's a mutant.
Just laughing at his name, but
Yeah,
anyways.
Fire Fist.
Fire Fist, that's a terrible name, is what they said.
I would have called him Crimson Fist, but hey, whatever.
Crimson Fist.
It was the 80s.
It was the. That's true. 80s. Yeah, that's fine. That's true. He-Man. All right, so moving on from that, as the Cable comes back, his whole goal, he believes that if he kills Russell, he'd save his family, which actually is true because when Russell, turned away from being a killer, his family, is alive in the future. Except
it was the Terminator effect.
Yes, but it's weird because Cable's trapped in the past now, so that means his family would never be born. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows what the Technoborg virus does to him? But who knows? Because that thing, they never really said that it was the virus.
It looks like it though.
It does look like it. Though.
You know how I know? Because it's spreading.
Yeah.
Like if it was just his arm, I'd be like, oh, they just gave him an arm. But I love how they make fun of that. What is Winter Soldier arm bastard?
He's like, how many times you say it? No more robot arms.
They also poke fun at the DC universe for him being so dark. Yeah, it's true.
He's like, dark. What are you from the DC universe?
Pretty much. He's very fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, you think?
He always he looks at the camera from time to time. He says I just love every now and again he does that slow head turn to the camera. He's like, he's like, I mean. But then there's that one guy when he joins the X-Men. He's like, what? He's like, you guys can't afford any more X-Men. So you think? No, he makes fun of his success. He's like, you think after my movie blew up, I would have been able to afford more X-Men? X-Men from
entire X-Men
from Days Future Past.
You see Beast close the doors.
Close the door.
She's like, you think I could afford a cameo?
Anyway.
You see Beast with the sliding doors.
Point being is that eventually Deadpool's death. He dies like 4 times.
One time it's pretty gruesome when he fell off that thing and his back went broke.
Oh,
he went fully limp. He went eel limp.
Dude,
like every bone in his body was shattered. And then, that's when his healing factor kicked back in. He was like,
thank God. Hello, superpower.
Hello,
superpowers.
Dude, that hurt me seeing that.
Right, he was dying of cancer.
Yeah, he was gonna die
of cancer with that collar on.
Yeah.
Yep, he's like, let me grow my tumors.
It's like, just let me grow my tumors in peace, kid. Then he had that. Didn't that fat kid had that pen shoved up his ass?
The ass pen.
Well, no, he calls it his prison wallet,
which is actually a pretty accurate term.
It's like, ew.
And then, I remember when they grabbed the pen, I was like, why is it slippery? Oh, yeah, that. I was like,
when he's doing the plan, he has an ass pen.
But, long story short, after Vanessa dies, Deadpool feels depressed, tries to kill himself. Colossus, feeling bad for him, brings him in to join the X-Men.
Give him purpose.
Makes him a trainee. He's training up a bit, teaches him the 2 rules. Don't kill people and label all the food. Label your food. Deadpool only caught label your food.
Apparently. Well, because he shot one of the orderlies because he was like, because Russell told him that he was been tortured by them. So he's like, sometimes you gotta do things dirty.
And to be honest, you couldn't.
No, because he gave the speech Colossus gave him about 5 seconds. It takes 5 seconds to make a good decision. Yeah. He was giving a whole speech and everyone's just
bow.
Boom.
And then he hugs Colossus and grabs his metal ass.
Well, that was there earlier. Yeah, he grabbed his ass. Colossus kept trying to make him stop. He just kept up. Which is a callback to Deadpool being kind of behind the comics and having like a hard on for. He has a hard on for Thor. Which he's a god.
he never ends up sleeping with the guys though. These are only the girls.
No, he literally his whole bisexual thing in the comics is just kind of alluded to. You never see it. It's just kind of like.
I don't even think it's really bisexual. He just doesn't give a shit.
He's attracted to it.
I think he's just curious.
But anyways, moving a little forward, eventually he kind of tells the kid off. He's like, look, kid, he's all depressed and he really doesn't want anything to do with the kid.
Leave me the fuck alone.
And he tells the kid, find the biggest and baddest man and befriend him.
Juggernaut.
Start fights with him. Yeah. Then, he did befriend the biggest and baddest man.
It was Juggernaut.
Fucking Juggernaut. Which in this version is canon to be Xavier's brother, because he's scared up said it. Yeah, my brother. I got this helmet to stop from my brother. But he's in a wheelchair, so we're square.
so we're square.
Yeah, so that's a thing. Alright. What else? The kid doesn't turn out to be a killer. He just joined the X-Men and all the kids in the orphan. So it does work out in the end.
Yeah, it does work out in the end.
The entire X-Force is dead.
He lost a fuck ton of weight in the future.
I guess I don't know.
When you go evil, it has a hell of a workout regimen.
Apparently.
That's really about it. Like the rest of it.
Yeah, and then other than the post-credit scene where he kind of goes back in time and stops some of the shit from happening.
Well, he gets a hand of Cable's thingy.
That device
Teenage Warhead, long ass name, freaking messing with it. He saves Vanessa. He ends up going back in time and saving Vanessa. He goes to another reality and stops his.
He saved whatchamacallit from dying.
Vanessa.
What was his name? Richard? No, not Richard.
Peter.
He saved Peter from dying.
Peter. Go home, Peter.
Just walk away.
Walk away, Peter. But X-Force.
There is no
Oh,
X-Force.
yeah, by the way, through the course of that one scene, you just keep hearing him go, X-Force. X-Force. Just keep winking at the camera.
It's like the losers. It's like the losers club from fucking it's like from Stranger Things.
In
like,
general, it is.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Oh, speaking of that, he kept calling teenage niggas on Warhead 11.
Oh yeah, wow, that's funny.
Calm it down, 11.
And, like, it's funny because even at the end of the movie, when he leaves after that, bye, Yukio.
That was a running joke throughout the entire movie.
He straight up called himself God.
Yeah.
He did.
He's like, did you just call himself God?
Yeah, I think he did.
I work in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how Peter died, he got
He
acid
might
on.
as well be God.
Peter got acided on.
Ew, it was pretty gruesome too.
That's how he died, though.
He's the only one who made the jump next to Domino.
Oh yeah, X-Force!
Well, remember, she's good luck. Everyone else around her is unlucky.
Yeah, literally, when the whole bridge thing fell apart, she just fell on a floaty.
Yeah.
She didn't even look concerned. She was just like,
On
eh.
an inflatable panda.
She's like, things work out for me. Yeah, ridiculous.
And then she goes, squish me.
And then he was like, when he saw the Juggernaut, he was like, oh my god, I love you. You're like my favorite X-Men. I want you issue 22 and issue 25.
He's
loved
labeling
you.
the exact issues.
I didn't really care for you in the third movie, but you were still good. And he just like, I'm gonna rip you in half. Oh, you don't really mean that.
Oh, no, he means it.
and from that moment, he started shirt cocking it.
That was... Alright, we're getting way off. We're just talking about Deadpool jokes.
I mean, there was a lot.
There was a lot of jokes. If you're like... Alright, here's the thing. Actually, we could probably advertise this to comedy fans. Like, fans who not really care about superheroes.
Comedy and action.
Well, yeah, this is a really funny movie.
It really is. It's smart writing. It has some smart jokes.
Very witty.
You know, it's
Very
witty.
witty.
It's, you know, they don't hold back on joking anyone.
No, they make fun of everything.
Dubsteps for pussies.
Bang-a-rang.
I literally turned to Mark there. I was like, you know, kick your dubstep and get
Hey,
fucked.
I like
And I
Bang-a-rang.
love when he said that, dubstep starts playing immediately. Just don't.
What's wrong with liking Bang-a-rang?
No, that wasn't even the bad part. You know, Mr. Dubstep over here just was like,
Yeah!
I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
I like Bang-a-rang.
I love dubstep.
Dubsteps for pussies.
I wish Dubstep would just take a freaking would just die, but okay, whatever.
apparently, dubstep sticks around in the future. By the way.
Oh yeah, Cable was like, God damn, it's like the future all over again.
Can't get rid of this.
I can't
shit.
get rid of this.
To be fair, whenever they show something in the future, dubstep is usually being played.
It's
so true.
Futuristic
It is.
music.
I don't know why. I guess because it sounds weird.
It sounds like the future.
Anyways,
It's not.
that's our. What did you think?
What did you think of Deadpool 2? Say it in the comments below. We'd love to see your feedback, and thank you for joining us on
Comcast Movie Show.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future, and we shall see you
On the next one, bye, Yukio.